What's up, fam? We are out here in the big snowstorm of 2026. Snowmageddon. The end is near. Snow has took over. Yeah, I'm ready for it to leave. Don't care nothing for it. I'm ready for temperatures to get back up above freezing. Quit raining, quit snowing, and get back dry. After all this is over, I want about a month and a half with no rain. You out there still praying for rain thinking we need it? Shut your mouth. Hush. We don't need it. We need no mud. I need to be able to set traps for the rest of February, get these predators out of here, and I need to be able to get there, and it's too wet. I can't get there. Can't set traps in mud. So how about changing your prayer up and pray for some dry weather for a change? No, we need it. Lord, we need some dry. But anyhow, we're making the best of a in my situation, a bad situation, because I don't need the snow, but the kids love it, so I'll deal with it. And it is fun to play in. It's fun to see once a year. At least it's just snow this year and not a bunch of ice. So we got the boat. Look like the Christmas Story dressed them up. But they having a ball. They're just running and playing. Where'd your toboggan go? It fell off. Let's put your toe bonnet back on. Papa's trying to keep them warm, but they're little boys. Ugh. Little boys that want to play and not worry about clothing, right, Harlan?
I don't want that.
You got to put it on, baby. All right, I'll let Gangie deal with it when she gets here.
No.
Come on. Y'all want to ride the side by side?
No.
You just want to play in the snow?
Yeah.
Okay. Boop. Ha ha. Boop. Boop, I got you.
I got you.
What's the matter? What's wrong? You stuck? Oh no! Ah. Y'all a mess. Oh Lord, that's a big old cloud of snow. Oh no, oh no. You trying to take Papa out. Both of you trying to get me now? You can't get me, stink bug. Ah, you got me. I'm gonna get y'all. Boop. 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 Ah, you got me. Alright guys. We're gonna play around a little bit and enjoy the snow with these little rugrats out here and have fun. But we get on the side by side and get to doing some stuff and having some shenanigans. I'll pick you guys back up and we'll show y'all what's going on. See you then. That's cool. Alright, stand up, look at it.
Let me fix your hood.
You done a good job. That's a cool snow angel.
Here,
Yeah.
let me fix your hoodie. No, Harlan, no.
Guys, we riding through the snow today. All of us crammed in, having a good time. We've been drifting a little bit, doing some donuts.
Wally, are you having fun?
Wiley, is it fun? Ah,
Harlan, is it fun?
you having a good time? I think somebody's about to fall asleep. Uh-oh, there's a tree. running some beagles today down here at the beagle pen, trying to train some young dogs. Let me tell y'all something else about training some young dogs. God has taught me a lot of patience through this over the years. And you know, we've heard patience is a virtue, but we don't really think about it or take the time to study on what that really means. And patience, being a virtue, that's not just having the ability to not flash out when things don't go our way. It's the strength of knowing that we have to wait, that we have to be patient, that we have to stand by and let God work. And sometimes that means waiting beyond what we think is a reasonable amount of time to wait. Like I said, over the years, dogs has taught me that. I've had dogs that started the first couple times they went into the woods and ran like a grown dog. Then I've had dogs that, you know, it took them a year before they started. And, you know, I was about ready to get rid of them or send them away. And then next thing you know, I take them one more shot, one more time, and there they go. And end up being one of the best I ever had. In fact, probably the best dog I ever had. She was gifted to my dad, and she was a little bit of a late bloomer. And we would take her, and you know, I'm rabbit hunting, trying to run rabbits, and she'd just bark at rats, bark at rats, bark at rats. And you know, me being young at the time, it got on my nerves. It aggravated me. And, you know, we run shock collars and stuff, and I would be wanting to shock her for it. And Daddy always told me, son, be patient. Dogs that run the rats and puppies usually end up being a good dog, but she done it so bad that it drove me insane, y'all. And I finally got to a point with him. I told him one time, I said, we're not taking her today. I can't deal with it today. Well, we left her at home. We went. Well, a couple times after that we went. I took her and I told Daddy, I said, this is her last chance. If she does that rat mess today, and y'all, when I'm talking about she's barking at rats, I'm talking about every mouse in the woods would get a bark. Well, we took her this time and she jumps a rabbit. We run the rabbit, we kill the rabbit. She jumps another rabbit. Next thing I know, she jumps third and fourth. And from then on, there was no more rat problem. And Daddy always told me, he said, when one's young, when they're a puppy, they start out barking at rats. He said, where do rats live? He said, they live right next door to the rabbit. He said, so by running the rat, it takes her straight to the rabbit. Just be patient with them. Well, I learned a big lesson that day. And now I know. Well, today, conditions, y'all, are terrible. The barometer's sky high, humidity's pretty much non-existent, and these dogs is having a rough time. I mean a rough time, and I've got young dogs. Well, I was getting a little frustrated with them. Then I had to put one up for a little bit because she wasn't doing what I thought she should do. And then I had to walk around a minute and just settle myself. You know, I got her back out this second time, and she's doing a lot better. Now, are they running perfect like they should? Lord heavens, no. It's an ugly day of running. Anybody that runs rabbits knows that you have good days and you have terrible days. And if somebody tells you their dogs run great all the time, don't go hunting with them, because I promise they don't have a type of beagles that runs anything except deer. If they run good all the time, they deer running dogs. Everybody knows there's trials and tribulations with this, and when the conditions is out of your control and they weigh up like they are today, it's a good day to train. It's a good day to see what kind of nose your dog's got, this, that, and the third. But it's not a good day to be critical. You know, you got to be patient, and that's what today's worked on me a little bit. And I was just walking around thinking about patience and how the good Lord's worked on me on patience over the years, because I used to have a bad temper and a bad attitude. But God has worked through me. What nothing I did. Lord knows Tony's power couldn't have done it. It had to be God. And now I'm content walking around in these woods out here with these dogs. And if they jump, great. Because for you that don't know, when the barometer is sky high and the humidity is low, it's very hard to get a rabbit to move. They will hide, and you about have to step on them to get them to move. You can't find them most of the time. And that's today. It's taking a long time to find a rabbit to run. Once they find him, they can run him. But yeah, that's the thing. It takes patience with this stuff. Anything you do in life, takes patience. And if you want to be a success at anything you do in life, don't let your emotions, don't let your temper and your anger take control, because it'll just ruin it for you. Be patient. Trust God. Leave it in His hands on His timetable, and everything will work out the way it should. I hope that resonates with somebody today. I hope it helps you a little bit. And I just felt like jumping on here and talking for a few minutes to y'all. Let y'all know what I'm doing today. Flip it around, let y'all see these dots. That one with the orange collar is Daisy. And that one there is Jules. And then there's one more named Hitch running around somewhere. He's probably in the briars somewhere. He likes to stay busy. I really appreciate him and his brother. They do not do this. And this is what I was talking about, works on my patience. I don't like them just to stand here with me. I want them to get in the woods and do their job. She's old enough to know better. She's the one I was referring to. Having said that, she just ran a rabbit pretty good. So I'm being patient with her, just letting her do her thing. I'm trying to ignore her. But guys, don't give up on things just because it gets hard. Just remember, gold is made by lots and lots of fire and hot heat. And wine, fine wine, there's Daddy down there, and there's the other dog. Fine wine is made in pressure and crushing of the grapes. Sometimes we have to go through fire and we have to go through pressure. But when we come out, we'll be a golden, sweet tasting something or another. That's just what I could think of at the time, guys. Well, I love you guys. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate every one of y'all watching and clicking like and sharing and commenting. You know, if you've ever struggled with patience, hit me down in the comments. Just comment patience, and I'll pray for you as you pray for me. Guys, we'll see y'all on the next adventure right here on Faith, Fuel, and Adventure. God bless. Look, y'all. This is how you make a jump dog here. This dog loves the briars. I wish he'd jump right in front of him. Look at him in there. He has worked this briar patch over. Find him, Ghosty. I mean, he is in there, y'all. Man, he's bulldozing his way through there. Look at this jugger. He is down low. Find him, Ghost. He might have got himself in a predicament. Oh, yes. He emerges. He's back. That's what it takes, y'all. Just patience and time in the woods. He does that 2 or 3 times and runs into Peter Cottontail. We'll have ourselves a nice little jump dog on our hands. That's the goal.